Hi, my creative peeps. It's Craftin Just Because with Cowan, and I'm here today to bring you a couple alternative projects using the paper pumpkin kit. I have a few pieces left. This is what's left. It did come with 8 cards and card bases, and then it came with some sequins, and then some punch out leaves of lemon, sun, pineapple, and then a few sticker elements that come with the kit. And it came with this fabulous stamp set that I just absolutely adore. I love the writing and all that. The sunshine, you are loved, sending, hello, smile, and what does this one say? A little something to brighten your day. So we're going to make a fun little project, and this is the project that we're going to make. And it's made out of a card base, and all you need is a paper trimmer, your scissors, some glue, and then I put some golden Oreos in there to spread a little sunshine. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to need our paper trimmer, so let's get that out. And then our card base. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to take the card base, and on the length, you want to score it at 7/8, 3 3/8, 6 3/4, and 7 5/8. So I'm first going to start with my 7/8. I'm going to score, and I'm going to just flip it around, and I'm going to do 3 3/8. And then 6 3/4, and 7 5/8. And then on the short side, we want to do 7/8 on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in at 7/8. And then I'm going to flip it over and do 7/8 on this side. And then we can get rid of our paper trimmer. So first what we want to do is we want to burnish all of our score lines. If you've never watched my channel before, don't worry about writing down those measurements. I know I kind of went a little fast, but I will link to my blog post that has all the directions listed there. And if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button and you will be notified of future live videos. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to trim up our piece of our card. So what we want to first do is we're going to take these 2 squares off. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those off. And then I'm going to wedge this piece because this is going to be our flap, which is right here. And we want it to close nice and easily. So I'm just going to wedge into it just slightly, just like that. And then on this side down here, we're going to want to take off the 2 corners, just like we did on the first side. Okay, and then you're going to cut up to that next score line. So we're going to go ahead and cut up and cut up. And what we want to do is we want to wedge these again. So I'm going to go ahead and wedge those away. And then we're going to wedge both sides of these little squares, just so that when we fold up the box, we're getting a nice, clean fold. And then we're going to turn it to the long side, and we're going to cut up on these two score lines that we have left here. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that up. Cut up like that. Cut up. And cut up. So now you have your two flaps there, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to work on, where's my glue? There it is. We are going to work on, I think I misplaced my newer glue bottle. That's okay. We're going to work on the base of the box. So what we want to do is we want to glue these two middle tabs in, just like this, like into the box. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I like to use the liquid multi-purpose glue, especially for something like this, because it gives me a second to adjust it if I need to, especially since I'm on camera and I'm talking. Sometimes I get carried away and don't realize that I let something slip or I touch it too much, something like that. Okay, so we've now glued the two middle sections in onto the bottom base of the card, which is the white card area. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put those two tabs in, and we're going to glue this down just like that. So what I like to do is I'm going to put a little bit of glue here on the tabs. And then I'm going to put some glue here on the inside tab. Sorry if I was off camera there. So just like that to form our box base. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my bone folder and I'm going to run it on the whole base of the box. Make sure that we get it nice and crisp there. Okay. Then I'm going to take a small hole punch. You may have like a crocodile or what have you. I am going to use an old Stampin' Up punch. And we're just going to do a half circle. And this, I'm going to do it right in the middle. And this will allow for us to easily grab this to open up. Okay. So we just did the half circle there. And then you're going to put your little mini golden Oreo in. And then you're going to fold up. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Let's do this really quick. I wanted to wedge these tabs into just to make it easy when we fold up the box. You'll see what a difference it makes just taking off that little bit of wedge there. There, and there's now our box is closed. And then we're going to come in with a piece of the sticker element that I'm going to place down right here, right in the center. And then we're going to have our stamp pad. I'm using my Memento ink just because I put away the little piece or the little Stampin' Spot because I use that for my Stamparatus. And I'm going to stamp a little something to brighten your day. Push that down just like that. And then since I was showing you I had a couple pieces left over from my kit here, I do want some of these sequins, and I think I'm going to use this sun. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my paper trimmer in really quick. I'll just use my small one here. And I'm going to cut this sun in half. And it doesn't have to be perfect. And what I was thinking of doing here was I was going to put my sun just like this. But I want some dimensionals on all this stuff. So I'm going to go ahead. Oh, I used the wrong side of my tag. That's okay. We're going to jazz it up anyway. And then we'll have another half a sun left over for another project. Put that down. And then I'm going to put the sun just right over that, just like that. And then I'm going to take my sequins, and I'm going to put one on each of the ends here. Just like that. So there's our project for today, you guys. Super simple, super easy. It gives you another alternative to use for the paper pumpkin kit, which is what I like to do. I like to show you different ways that you can use the kit and its contents. This actually was not my idea. This was an idea from Rachel Tessman, but I've seen it before, and I just had to share with you guys how simple and easy it was. So I appreciate you guys joining me today. If you're interested in shopping with me, the links will be dropped down below. Remember, right now is bonus day, so every $50 you spend, you get a $5 bonus to use again next month. So have fun shopping. I look forward to crafting with you guys again later. Bye-bye.